In the bottom left, under attack mercenary. We have, oh, I assume Sedgehun. And then thermaldynamics. Playing as Emeric over top right. Okay, so Sedge. Gonna advance. Come up here, do this capture route. Actually, we have a back capture route from thermaldynamics. Interesting. They're gonna go for that delayed commander on the front line. Whereas Sedgehun is gonna just kind of push forwards. Be more of a frontline warrior here. And this is interesting. We got this mage over here. They're gonna go for this capture. It's gonna heal up before they go for any of these center village captures. And Emeric, I mean, they're gonna heal. Actually, they're gonna try and fight this sword. They're gonna capture this. They're gonna heal up off of this village. This sword's gonna come forward. Use supports. So how is this gonna play out? Is Sedge going to try and fight Emeric? Or are they gonna send it out? They're just gonna go up to the top. Alright, and they're gonna go for a capture up on that village too. Which makes sense, because even if they lose the sword, it's gonna be a real pain to take that village back. Kind of just delays things, gives Sedge a nice economic lead. Sword goes down, this village is going to be a bit annoying, going to have to knock that down and retake it. And that means this village is going to have way more health. So, Sedge just going to keep pushing forwards. Building up a lot of groove actually, they're at 50%. Dragon for defense, and they even have money to build dogs on top of that. Big economy here for Sedge. Alright, we've got village getting knocked down, capture it again. Same case down here. So thermal, they're putting on some of their own pressure. They're going to try and, you know, flip some villages. Get a bit of that economy back. But they have to skip a build to get their own dragon out. This pink dragon going to be doing a lot of damage. Although it can't because this mage is going to shut it down. So it's just going to go center for now. And with the existence of Emeric actually, the ability to just drop crystal and kill dragon in one hit is very real. So this dragon has to be very careful.
Cherry stones defend us.
We're gonna see Emeric just throw crystal down. Alright, knight comes in for the big crit. There's a lot of damage. Ooh, nice mage crit. And the sword hitting from what is effectively a mountain tile. So it's gonna do a lot of damage, take not as much in return. How is this gonna play out? Well, they're still behind on economy. Sedge is pushing in real hard. Ooh, finds a gap. Gets a kill with that dragon. And this is the thing dragons are good for. They can... The moment you leave any kind of gap in your army, like, you will get punished. You will lose a sword, a dog, a spear. Something is going to get picked off. You know, Thermal wants to do, like, you know, return the favor. Wants to do a bunch of damage with their own dragon. But they're a little bit behind right now, and that might continue to be the case. That delayed commander really hurting, actually. Sedge. They're just going to keep pushing this advantage. Gonna take out this sword. Probably take out this other sword. The mage looking very scary. Yeah, they've even got the mage coverage as well, and yeah, just more and more stuff getting picked off. I love the use of, like, Sedge in theory could have run up and like taken that village down, but it would have left themselves open to getting crit by that dragon, so decides not to go for it. And you know, Thermal isn't out yet, like they can still make a play happen. They're not too far behind on economy, but they have been behind on economy for a while now. And they've been consistently behind, so... Sedge is just going to keep building an economic lead. Yeah, we're just going to see more villages go down, more captures come in. And yeah, even lines up the night crit for the next one. We even gets a harpy hit in on a vulnerable knight. Oh, the crystal gets broken. That's a big deal. Gonna see more stuff get flipped. At this point, Sedge doesn't really care if Emeric gets more groove, because... Alright, sure, you're gonna build groove, whatever. But I'm just gonna have such a big economy that you're gonna have to like really struggle to deal with that. Alright, what do we got? Some thermal. They're just trying to, you know, build up a bit of a defensive line. You got this golem, you got this dragon. They're trying to push down in the south. Makes sense. Threaten the opponent's stronghold. You can win a game like that. Sedge, they're just going to secure the north. Dragon's going to come center. And wow, picks off the mage. That's actually really annoying because Balloon can come forward as a blocker. Harpy can just kind of exist and do damage. Sedge is respecting the fact that Emeric can just push in and win the game, so moves units back. Ooh, Thermal takes out the tower. That's actually really annoying because nothing is in place to capture it back. So really at this point a mage just needs to come south and, you know, clean that up. And this could be the beginning of a comeback from Thermal. You know, you take out your opponent's production. Got this mage that can just come south. And on this side, okay, the tower is also going to get flipped. So both towers gonna swap sides. Oh, ooh, wow, that's a scary looking push on the opponent's stronghold. I'm curious if this knight here could move into position to support that. And it can. Ooh, it's lined up for a crit too. There's all of this pressure on the enemy stronghold. And I actually don't know if Thermal has enough to like be protective of it. Takes the tower. That's nice.
This should protect us.
I love the crystal. Because that's going to allow a whole bunch of units to just kind of sit in front of the strongholds. Damages the knight. It's a good play. Alright, just damages all the units that they can too. The stuff is going to have to come back. The stuff is coming back. I love the positioning on the units around the dragon. Prevents the witch from coming in and killing it. You know, this is not a bad defense from Thermal. I do think they're going to take some damage and they're going to potentially lose some units, but the game-ending threat is now gone. And yeah, Sedge realizes that you could potentially go for like a kind of real big gamble, throw a knight crit in, you know, try and go for a 2-turn lethal, but no. Sedge is going to be way smarter than that. They're just going to... Oh my, just like mage on mage, you rarely see a mage just hit another mage. They do very little damage to each other. Alright, Thermal's gonna come in. And pick off units! Damn, that's actually some pretty decent damage coming in. And yeah, they're just gonna play defense. This crystal is nice and secure. Mage heal comes in. Keeps that crystal even more nice and secure. Very, very safe mage placement back there. Another mage comes out. Might go down to a knight. We'll see. Alright, what do we got? I think... Is that... Oh no, there's 2 knights lined up. Well, even just picks off the dragon for good measure. Knight crit 1. And yeah, there's a second knight crit coming in. So... Sedge plays it safe, plays it cautiously towards the end, and just lines up 2 knights and takes the game, putting it as 3-1 for AAHAA. And for those who are watching this on YouTube, this was the final game of the series. The 2v2 did not happen between these teams for week 2, so the set ended on 3-1 in favor of AAHAA. That both teams were not able to find a schedule time that worked for them. So congratulations to AAHAA, they managed to take the game and these sets. Well played to Mercenary aka Sedge, winning it in favor of AAHAA.